Welcome back. This is my last week here in Philly after 13 weeks living here. I moved here in mid-September or beginning of September, something like that. And now here I am, ready to leave. So hang out with me this week while I go through my final week here and hopefully I don't cry. So this is gonna be a Monday through Sunday vlog because I fly home on Sunday. So first things first, I'm returning this rental car that I used to go out to New York this weekend, and then I have to run to a lab place to get a drug test because my new job requires me to do a drug test and it's within like a certain amount of time, but they close at 2:30 today, so I was like, it's almost 1 o'clock right now. I'm returning the car and then I'm gonna run to take the drug test. And since the drug test place is all the way in the center city and I have to walk there because I don't have a car when I'm living here, I'm gonna walk to the gym right after because it's like a 15-minute walk from the place for the drug test. So yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. So I'm a goofy goober. I forgot that I had to actually print the document to bring to my drug screen. So I just went into the UPS store and I was able to print it really quick. It was $2, it was fine. I also haven't eaten at all today, so I shoved down a couple bites of pasta at home and now I have a bag of peanuts that I'm gonna snack on, but I need to eat like real food after this drug test. Snow isn't fresh anymore, but it is still on the ground here in Philly. And this is exciting because I've never seen snow on the ground in Philly before, so this is the first. The lab place closed actually at 1:30, not 2:30, but I got there at 1:27 and she said it was fine, so I got my stuff. And I was 1 block away from Independence Hall, which is right here, and I figured I gotta walk by on my last week here and see it covered in snow. So here she is, Independence Hall, covered in snow. All in all, I'm really happy to see Philly covered completely in snow, and this is just, I don't know, I figured I'm only here for 1 more week, might as well take the opportunity to see it since I was not that far away. I haven't eaten anything all day. I came to Subway because I have a gift card, so about to eat half of this and save the other half for dinner. All right, walking home from the gym. I did a nice back day, but honestly, I've been getting really weak recently. I was only able to do 2 pull-ups and normally I can do up to 8 on a good day, so I need to kick it into gear and get strong. That's my goal for 2026. Yep. The sun is out and it's a beautiful afternoon and I kind of need to go for a run. I was supposed to do a long run yesterday, but because it was snowing, I only did 3 miles. It was super cold. So I am gonna go for a run today. I'm not gonna wimp out, but I don't know how many miles I'm gonna do. I think I might save my long run for tomorrow and do a shorter run. No, I should just do a longer one today. Maybe like 7 miles. We'll see. Look how cute it is with the snow. I am absolutely loving this. It turns every street into something even more magical than it already is. So I did end up going for a run. I did 7 miles. The roads were super, super icy, so it was a bit of a challenge. I think I'm doing better at running in ice. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to it for my next contract. That's still a secret. But I've just been doing productive stuff in my apartment, putting away clothes. I had some dinner, just relaxed really, and now I am adding to my sourdough. I'm reactivating my starter so that it can rise overnight and then I can use it to bake a loaf tomorrow. What I'm trying to do, since I only have 1 week left, is I'm trying to use up everything in my pantry that I have, so I'm not like wasting, you know, money or things that I have up here. So everything that I eat is going to be incorporating something from my pantry. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. Are you ready for the reveal? She has grown. Look at that. Now she's ready to start making a loaf. All right, I've spent the morning doing all of my stretch and folds for my sourdough and just relaxing, watching some TV, not doing anything productive like at all. So now I have to wait about 3 to 5 hours for the dough to rise. So I'm going to go to the gym, do another leg workout, and then go to Target on the way home. I want to buy something. I don't really want to buy a lot of food for the rest of the week, but I need like 1 meat and then like some salad makings because I have rice left over, and I'll just like cook up a little something for the next couple days and then I'll come back. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll see you after. Actually, I'm gonna bring the camera with me so I can show you my walk to the gym every day because it's actually really pretty. It's a 30-minute walk and I do that every single time I go to the gym, which is nice. It's like a little pre-workout, a little warm-up. But when it's really rainy and gray, I end up just not going to the gym because I have no motivation to walk 30 minutes in the rain and like dreary weather. So yeah, but today is a beautiful day, so we're gonna go to the gym. beautiful this is. All the snow with Philly having the sunset on it. Wow. I just returned from picking up my groceries and now I've come up to the rooftop so I can watch the sunset. Not many more sunsets left, unfortunately. And there she goes. Not the most beautiful one I've ever seen, but she's still pretty. I love how the sun reflects on the buildings over there. It's hard to tell in the camera, but it's beautiful. And then the view of the city. It's nice and calm and quiet up here. My little rooftop. Aw, I'm gonna miss this place. Covered in snow right now. My dough really didn't rise, so I don't know how well this loaf is gonna turn out. I'm kind of sad about it. I mean, it's still bread. I'm still gonna eat it. I can still put some eggs on it and some butter and jam, but it's not gonna rise like I wanted it to. This happens a lot. Sourdough is the one thing that I've been really struggling with this entire year. Like, I can't master it no matter what I do. I think it's telling me that it's not my calling. I'm gonna keep trying in 2026, but I don't know. All right, I whipped up some ground turkey with rice and a salad. I have some sweet potatoes and white sweet potatoes, and I forgot about them. My landlord had given me those sweet potatoes, so kind of forgot. I should have cooked them, but now I don't feel like it. Now I'm making some oatmeal to bring to work for the next 3 days. I'm having peanut butter and jelly on my sourdough loaf. This is how it turned out. It's a little bit dense, but the flavor is good and it tastes delicious. Oh goodness. So good. Well, now it's time to go to bed. Tomorrow starts the last day of my final week of work. I'm kind of sad about it. So I'm going to bed later than I wanted. It's 10 o'clock. I wanted to go to bed by like 9:30. So getting a later start. Hopefully I wake up feeling good tomorrow so I can have a good last week. All my friends are working tomorrow, so I get like a final week with the friends. Okay, it is, what day of the week is it? It is Wednesday night. I just got home from work. I was running late this morning. I did forget to film, but it's Wednesday night. I finished night 1 out of 3. I got to work with a bunch of my friends for the last time today. I have a couple other friends I'm gonna work with later in the week, but for these specific friends, it's the last time that I'm gonna be working with them. And honestly, I was kind of sad, but it is 8 o'clock. I take the train to and from work every single day. People say that the subway here, especially I'm at Temple Hospital all the way in the North Philly side. People say that the train is a little bit dangerous and that walking around North Philly is not the move. I haven't had any issues, especially wearing scrubs. I feel like it's like a badge of honor, like they won't touch you. I know I'm not untouchable, but you know, gotta tell yourself some things sometimes. I do really like this hospital. I actually enjoy the job I'm doing. I was unsure at first. I'm not gonna get into it, but I actually ended up really liking it here, and I know all the train times, so like I know that the train comes to the stop. It's like 2 blocks away from the station, so it's like 30 minutes door to door. I leave here in the morning at 6:11. I leave the apartment. I take the train that arrives at between 6:16 and 6:18 is when the train arrives at my stop, and then I take it all the way up to where I get off, and then it's like 2 blocks to the hospital. And then when I'm leaving work, the train is at 7:37. So if I miss the 7:37 train to come home, I have to wait about 10 minutes for the next one. So I try and always get to the stop and finish my report and stuff so I can take the 7:37 train. And then I get home at 8:03. I walk through the front door. So it's like 30 minutes door to door, really, like from walking out the hospital and walking into my apartment. So it's not too bad considering in Florida I was driving like 40 to 45 minutes with traffic. So this really isn't that bad. So every night when I get home, I pretty much do a quick little rinse. I lay in bed. Tonight I made like a little salad for myself because I need some kind of vegetables in my life. I already had some dinner, but this is like my at-home snack. And of course I brought bread that I'm going to put some more jam on for a little snack. And I watch like an episode of a TV show or maybe read my book if I'm reading a good book. But right now I'm kind of in the middle of 2 books, so I don't really have anything big. So I'm just going to throw on an episode of a show, chill for like 30 to 45 minutes, and then start getting ready for bed. Good morning. It's Thursday. I'm now rushing to the train because I always wake up with enough time, but I lay there and play on my phone a little bit, which isn't good, and I was leaving voice memos for my friends, so then I kind of got distracted. It was a whole thing. But I'm kind of dreading going in because I had this really crazy patient yesterday, and I requested to not have her back. It was so emotionally draining. Like, I was in that room literally all day for absolutely no reason. Like, it was not... Anyway, at the end of the day, she asked if she could have me back. I'm like... I mean, you're gonna see me around the hallway, like I can't say that I requested not to have you, so I guess I'll take you back. So I'm gonna have another emotionally draining day today. So we'll see. Hopefully it's better, because we like know each other, you know, I'm hoping. But anyway, now I'm in a rush. It's dark out, obviously, going into work. So we'll see how it is. Battery's about to die. I don't know if anything will happen today. I'm hoping that I work with a couple friends today. We'll see. I think I have 2 that are gonna be here, so woo. Okay, I'm home, and that was honestly an exhausting day. I came home and went right in the shower immediately, and now I'm just gonna have a little snack, watch a little show, and go to sleep and get ready for my last shift ever at this hospital. It was kind of sad. Good morning. It is the last day of work officially, and it's raining, so I'm using my umbrella. Believe it or not, I've not used this umbrella since I've lived here, so at least I'm actually using the umbrella that I brought all the way from Florida, which is cool. But this is actually really sad. I don't want it to be my last day, actually. I always have a weird thing about last days. I hate leaving a place. I hate change, which is weird considering I like to travel a lot, and considering my career means all change. Travel nursing is literally change, so yeah. Well, I walk in and it's like either you take your same crazy people back that I refuse to take back, or be charge nurse. And I said neither, so I guess I'm training. Yeah, so every time you want to chill last day at a job, it never happens. So this is the end of my last day. Just had my last shift. I'm pretty sad. It was actually a pretty good day. Well, I had some arguments with my patients, but besides that, one of my friends bought crumble cookies, Christmas themed ones that were so good, and we also ordered food from this halal truck that was outside on the curb. And I've actually been wanting to try this truck for a while. There's like all these food trucks that line up outside of the Temple Hospital every single day, and people go out there and buy food, but I always just kind of bring my own food or eat off, you know, extra patient trays that are left. Anyway, yeah, don't tell anyone that I said that, because I don't know if that's a lot or not, but whatever. Yeah, so it was a good day. I'm kind of sad. I made so many good friends here, and we are all gonna go out tomorrow, so it's okay. I'll get to see them all before I leave, but it was kind of like a bittersweet goodbye. Like, I hate goodbyes. I hate changing things when things are good as is. Like, it feels weird to leave a place that I genuinely like and feel welcome and feel good, like I'm cutting off things too early. But I felt this about my last job, and yet I found this one and I was really happy here too. So I think it's good to have change, and it's good to be open to experiencing new things in life, because the minute you're stationary and not changing and trying new things is the minute that you stop growing. At least that's the experiences that I've had. Here's Snoopy. I came home and I was supposed to go out with one of my friends, but he never told me where to meet up with him, and I'm kind of okay with that because I'm really tired and I wanted to lay in bed with Snoops. And I'm watching the next 2 episodes that just came out of the Eras Tour documentary, of course. Just came out this morning, so I'm laying here in bed watching Miss Taylor Swift. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty busy day, packing up everything. I still want to go for a run and do a little workout in the morning, and then I have plans because of course it's an Eagles game tomorrow, and I wanted to do like one final like get together with all my friends. So I have one day to squeeze all that in, so I just wanted to relax and chill tonight, honestly. So yeah. Something that kind of surprised me is the impact that I had here after only 3 months. I feel like, you know, that's a really short time, but I seem to have really good relationships with the people that are here. Everyone gave me big hugs. They all, like, we got food. Like, everyone was like, you're going away? Like, we should have we should have brought even more stuff. Like this one girl said, I didn't even know, otherwise I would have brought you something. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, people are so kind. And we threw a little food party at my last job when I left. I was there for 3.5 years, 4 years total. Like, I've been there 3 months, so I feel like I made an impact. I think it's surprising sometimes how much you make an impact in an environment, your positive energy. Like, I feel like I do bring a lot of positive energy to the table. Everyone tells me that, and I feel that I do that. And I don't know, I feel like I brought some positive energy, and I hope that I'm missed, and I hope that I can bring that into my next contract. I don't know why I'm saying this as if this is like one of those job interviews where they ask you, like, tell us about a time that you made a positive work environment. Anyway, yeah. Well, I do. If you're watching and you want to give me a job. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's actually the afternoon. I just haven't filmed anything today. As you can see behind me, I've been packing all morning, but then I just went for a 5-mile run. It's beautiful outside. This is what it looks like outside. The city decided to be nice and blue and sunny for my last day here. So sad. But now I'm gonna take a quick shower, finish packing, and go somewhere to watch the Eagles play. Honestly, all this day would be like made if the Eagles win, because I had a great run. It's a beautiful day. You know, those birds have to, you know, get it together. Okay, I'm pretty much mostly packed, and I got my little Eagles jersey on, ready to represent. Oh wait, I have more. I also have a beanie, so when I walk there, I can wear a hat. But I'm going to an indoor bar, so I'll probably take it off. My small carry-on and then my 2 big bags. I'm worried that these are gonna be overweight. They feel really heavy, even though I don't have anything extra that I didn't bring here with me, really. Maybe like 1 or 2 things, but I don't know how much they weigh. I don't have a scale, so I'm really hoping that I don't get like overcharged once I show up at the airport, so we'll see. But now I'm gonna go out and hopefully the Eagles win today. So I just left my friends. We all left the bar. I shared an Uber home with one of my friends who lives pretty close to me. And it was really sad. I don't know, I hate saying goodbyes. This was such a good group of friends to have. I don't know if I'm gonna find this nice of a group of friends on my next contract. I'm hoping that I do, but I might not. But I'm really hoping to keep in touch with everyone. I'm actually coming back to Philly when I drive up towards my next contract. I'm gonna stay a night or 2 in the city and see all my friends and hang out and just have fun. So we'll see. But now I'm walking home. I have just a few blocks to go. Probably gonna go to sleep at a nice decent time, and I don't know if I'm gonna go for a run in the morning or not. I kind of want to be well rested. I had like 4 beers tonight, 4 IPAs. Not too much, but sometimes when I drink beer the night before, I wake up kind of not really feeling it. But I might go for like a quick 3-mile run to kind of, you know, say goodbye to Philly. Oh, but this is South Philly. I love my neighborhood. This neighborhood, if I come back to Philly, I am coming back to South Philly. I love this vibe. This area of the city is a very big like neighborhood feel. It's not so like middle of the city. It's not too ritzy. It's kind of like a, you know, Italian mob vibe. I don't know. Italian mob, but like people are walking their dogs and it's super cute and friendly. Whenever I tell people that I live in South Philly, they're like, ooh, isn't that dangerous? I'm like, actually, no, it's super chill. Everyone's super nice. There's always people jogging, walking their dogs, grabbing coffee. I mean, once in a while there's a few strange folk, but that's kind of like anywhere you live. All in all, I just love this area. I love this city, and I'm actually really, really sad to be leaving. I can't believe I'm actually deciding to leave, considering how happy that I am here, but gotta have some self-growth, I guess. There's my city. There she is. I've been coming out onto my roof a lot recently, just enjoying the view and looking at the beautiful Philadelphia. Honestly, I will die for my country of Philadelphia. That's a meme that I've been seeing a lot related to the Eagles. And guess what? The Eagles won tonight. Go Birds. They wanted to show off for me on my last night. They wanted to treat me to something special. especially since they've been all season. So, you know, I became an Eagles fan. I've joined the cult, and they're finally, hopefully this is the comeback. This is their turnaround. From here on out, they're going to be winning all their games. I'm saying it right now. Going to the Super Bowl. That's what we're doing. Yep. You know, I'm manifesting it right here. If you're not an Eagles fan, then that's okay. But, you know, maybe you should be. So a little backstory about me. I didn't grow up watching football. My family didn't watch football, so I didn't have like an NFL team that I watched. If I was going to root for a Florida team, I'd probably choose the Bucks because I have family that live in like near Tampa. So I'd probably choose the Bucks, but I didn't really have a strong, you know, draw to them. But I have a very good friend of mine who's from here, and he's always liked the Eagles. So I was like, well, I guess I'll root for them, you know. And then when I moved here, I was like, well, I'm just going to have to jump in. Like, I've just been getting into football the past year and a half, so it just seems fitting that moving here in a city that's so electric with football and just loves their team and their city, I felt like I just fit in. It felt like I belonged. I felt like I was a part of something moving here. And it's fitting that this is the year that I'm getting into football, and this is my first travel contract, and I don't know, the Eagles and the city saved me from myself in a way. Like, I was not doing too well prior to coming here. This contract was my escaping some stuff in life, and coming here, I've become a whole new person, and this city has done so much for me. Like, it's healed my heart and my soul in ways that I cannot imagine. I'm literally going to tear up thinking about this. And, you know, being an Eagles fan is now part of that. So tying the Eagles into the city that has done so much for me and the friends and the experiences that I've had here, I will never not be an Eagles fan because of this city and what this city and my experiences in this city have done for myself when I needed it most. So, yeah, there's my little touch of emotion for the night. And I'm sorry if the camera's shaking because it's really cold out here and I'm only wearing a long sleeve t-shirt with a jersey over it, and my arm is shaking. But that is all for now. Good night. This is my last night in the city. The very last night until I come back here in a few weeks to visit. So, goodbye, Philly. But good night. I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's Sunday morning here in the city, and I just went for a 3-mile run, and now I need to take a quick shower, finish packing, and head to the airport. My friend offered to drive me, so she'll be here in about 45 minutes, and I am not ready yet. Just wanted to come up here for one last little view appreciation of this city before I leave. I'm making a quick little egg breakfast and cleaning up some of my dishes, and then my friend's literally on her way, so headed to the airport. I've landed in Orlando and Mama has come to pick me up. It was all a very smooth process. Honestly, everyone at the Philadelphia airport was very nice. I had a very good experience. My bags were both overweight, but she didn't end up charging me. She let me move stuff to another bag and was like, you already paid for one overweight bag, let's just move a little bit to the other one, and it was good. A lot of people were making jokes. It was very festive. Everyone was smiling. Nice day. Well, thanks for watching. Now I'm going to spend the next 2.5 weeks here at home in Florida. Yeehaw!